New York City DoorDash drivers just got a massive pay increase to $29.93 per hour, but it comes at a cost and conditions. Every driver, including myself, should be worried. Why? You heard me right, $29.93 per hour of active time. We will come back to this in just a little bit. After months of DoorDash and other companies fighting New York City courts, they finally ruled all gig workers in New York City must make a minimum of $18 per hour. To say DoorDash was not happy, yeah, that's an understatement. Honestly, I don't really give a good crap if DoorDash, the company, isn't happy. Most of everyone out there would probably agree with that. DoorDash's big screw you is what comes next and is what we are going to talk about today. DoorDash said, fine, you won. We will pay our drivers $29.93 per hour of active time. You heard me right. Active time plus any tips that they earn from customers. You're probably saying at this point of the video, sounds pretty awesome. What's wrong with that? Pay me close to $30 an hour. Here is where, in DoorDash fashion, it gets just a little dicey. First of all, it's active time. They will be only paying you this for the time you are actively on an order. If you are sitting and waiting for an order, you're just not getting paid, which means you might need to take orders you don't want to take to stay active. To some, this still doesn't seem too bad. This is where the shit gets real. Oh, I said shit. Normally, I don't curse, but I think this part calls for it. Sorry if I offended anyone out there. To make it affordable for New Yorkers, and I quote, these new regulations will force us to raise fees for orders in New York City in order to better balance the impact of these new costs. We're moving the option to tip in the DoorDash app to after checkout. Yep, there it is. Tipping will not be an option until after, and up to 30 days. So how many customers, when they raise these fees for the new minimum wage, will actually tip their driver? Let me know what percentage you think customers are going to tip their drivers. 25%? 50% of the time? Never? If tipping is an afterthought, so will be their driver, whether it's a $10 order or a $100 order. Essentially, DoorDash is changing the tipping culture as we know it on the DoorDash platform. That's the scary part. One more thing, they are pausing all priority access programs, including Diamond and the tier programs, but Top Dasher will remain, which, if you think about it, it has no bearing on priority of any order. So let me break this down in my own opinion and what is happening. Yes, they are guaranteeing $29 per hour, close to $30 an hour, but they aren't guaranteeing that they will give you orders to keep you active for an entire hour. That's the fine print. Gone are the priority programs that possibly gave you an advantage over other drivers, and now it's really every driver for themselves. Now tipping. I don't know how many customers will or won't tip, but I know if it's an afterthought, the chances get slimmer and slimmer. If fees go up, how many customers will not tip because of ridiculous fees? Save money in the customer's pocket by making money as a Dasher harder and harder. There will always be amazing and generous people who do the right thing, but this truly changes the tipping culture as we know it. One more thing, if customers know that they don't have to tip on the DoorDash platform, how many will jump ship from Uber Eats and Grubhub to save money on not tipping on DoorDash? So how does this affect you as a driver? We should all be concerned because there are many cities and states getting legislation involved in independent contractorship. If this is effective in New York City, it can be in other cities and states and see something similar, if not identical, roll out. If it's successful for DoorDash as a whole, and of course it makes them money, will they roll this out to other parts of the country as a test? Now, how does this affect me? Well, I'm in the next state over. I'm only about maybe 2.5 hours with traffic away, and Dashers in the surrounding states also, you need to listen up. Similar states and surrounding states tend to follow suit with some of these policies, laws, etc. It could come, or some kind of variation of it, to your own state. Now, this is the thing. Will drivers from New Jersey or Connecticut hop the bridge to get the $29 per hour? Or will drivers leave the city to stay in the priority areas to make more money if they aren't with the new hourly wage? I don't know about any of you in my surrounding areas and states, but I already see plenty of New York and Pennsylvania drivers. The last thing I need is more drivers for even more oversaturation. New York City drivers, I wish you all the best, and I hope this really works out for you. If you are a New York City driver, let me know what you think of this. For all of you other Dashers out there in other areas of this country, if this came to your area, what would you think about it? Especially the tipping of the drivers. To me, this just got real for a lot of drivers, including myself. Stay tuned because time will only tell how this will really affect all drivers. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free. Make sure that bell is turned on for all notifications. And everyone, help this girl out and give this video a thumbs up. If you're driving, please stay safe out there. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you next video. Peace out. If you liked this video and want to see others like it, go ahead and check this out right here. New to my channel? Don't forget to subscribe, and everyone, leave me a comment.